welcome back all to, if it's your first time stopping by, the weekly vlog. I try to start off every vlog with a super quick intro, just in case it is your first time stopping by. So indeed, my name is Dawn. I'm a British expat from Manchester, and for over 22, 23, 20 something years I've been living in the Netherlands with my partner Lawrence, who's South African, and our two boys, Joshua and William, or two young men I should say, and our little furry critters, Jack, who's Parsons Terrier, Dax, who's a very fluffy ginger tomcat who we all adore but we're all a bit scared of. So welcome, and if you're an OG, an original gang, returning subscriber, welcome back everybody. I hope everybody has had a great week. So I'm starting this week's vlog off a little bit earlier than I usually do. If you watched last week's vlog, you'll know that I finished filming actually yesterday, so quite early for me. And that's because I waffled, managed to get it in just under an hour. But if I would have carried on filming as per my regular schedule, then, you know, would you even still be watching? Probably asleep, I don't know. So that's why I thought, let me start filming today, because I have got a busy-ish day. So I thought, well, I'll take you along with me and we can tell you what I'm up to. So as I mentioned last week, I had a hospital appointment this morning, so I'm just on the way back home from there. What time was it? 11:30. It's not bad. My appointment was at 10:30, although I was a bit late. The traffic was, I just managed to get stuck behind everything and every red light, and you know, as you can imagine. So if you don't know, if it's the first time stopping by, I think just over a month ago I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. And it's not the kind that, you know, I just fall asleep randomly, you know, in the middle of doing something. It's restrictive sleep apnea, which means when I'm asleep, my breathing is no, it's obstructive sleep apnea. My airways become obstructed. So I've been for a month now since I was diagnosed. Actually, the day I received my diagnosis, the hospital was fantastic. They gave me this air machine, called a CPAP machine, which basically forces air into your windpipe to keep you breathing regularly. So I've just been for my midpoint checkup. That's with more like with the, not the doctor, but the technician of the who works for the company who distribute the CPAP machines. And because I was a bit late, he'd already managed to download digitally the results of the last month, and actually it's gone really well. I'm so happy. And he also said, I don't know if he was blowing smoke at me, but he also said that he felt I responded really well to it in a short space of time, and I didn't think I had. So I won't bore you with all the ins and outs, but when I was diagnosed, I was having what they call just over 15 episodes an hour. Where an episode is, you know, when your breathing's restricted, either you can't breathe clearly or stop. So which I was classed as moderate, but on the very lowest end of moderate. The next one up from moderate is chronic. So I was a little bit like, I didn't want that diagnosis, but I was on the very low end. Anyway, waffle. He said my reading averages out that I have 1.7 episodes per hour, which is amazing. So he said you're really responding well to this. They call it therapy. So great news. He's made a couple of adjustments. I said to him I felt the air pressure was a bit too high, and you're not allowed to alter it because you're being monitored. He's just brought it down a little bit to 6 point something. He said, we want to see if we lower it that you're not increasing your number of episodes. So I said, okay, that's fine. And then he'd seen that I'd average 6 point something hours a night. Now, some nights I didn't wear it at all. I think I've gone to bed with it every night, but I've not managed to keep it on. I've even subconsciously pulled it off in my sleep and not known about it, and then the whole headgear's gone. had like this diva moment when I've been sleeping, and he laughed. He said, "Oh, it happens a lot, don't worry," especially in the beginning. So yeah, I said health-wise, I can't say the only thing I've noticed is I'm starting to get more energy. I said, but all the rest of the things, which is leading me on to what I'm going to tell you in a second, I can't say I've noticed anything, you know, like miraculous, but the fact that I'm feeling that I've got more energy, I'm already super happy with that. And he said, that's like perfect. So whilst I was at the hospital, I went over to, because I was in like the lung clinic for the CPAP stuff, so then I toddled off. It's a big hospital, so I toddled off for quite a while, and then I went to the rheumatology department, because if you've been around for a while, you'll know what triggered this whole investigation into sleep apnea was an appointment with the rheumatologist. Now, they thought I had rheumatoid arthritis, and thank goodness all the tests, blood tests, everything came back clear. However, one of the many x-rays I had, it's shown that I do have osteoarthritis in both my feet. Now, I already knew I've got it in both my knees, I've got it in my back, I've got it pretty much everywhere, and they said, no, Natty, it's in your feet. So the rheumatologist said she would give me a referral letter to go to a podiatrist to have special inserts for my shoes made. And she said, oh, put it in we've got an app, a hospital app, and it's not there, and I've been so busy with everything else. So I thought, I'm going to the hospital, I'm going to go to the rheumatology department and ask them, and sure enough, the letter hadn't been put in the app. The doctor must have just forgot. Fine. And the doctor's assistant was so nice and helpful, and she printed one off for me. So, and now I can make an appointment at for the podiatrist, because I need that letter, because it tells the podiatrist what the diagnosis is, what they're supposed to be making. So now I'm starting to feel like I've got more energy, and I've got a bit more headspace. Oh, it's quite bright. It's not exactly sunny, but the sky's white. I'll put my glasses on. It's better. Cool, my sunglasses. Hardly. But yeah, so now I'm feeling like I've got a bit more, my battery's a bit more charged. I thought, you know what, I'll start going down that route now, because I'm still having terrible pains in my feet and ankles. It's no joke. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this morning. And then, so I'm going to pop home. I'm hoping Lawrence is going to make me lunch, because he popped to the supermarket yesterday and came back with some avocados. He said, oh, I thought I'd make us avocados for lunch. I don't know what he's making. Maybe he's going to do, actually I'll probably have to do them, he's not very good at them. Maybe we'll have poached egg and avocado on toast. That'll be nice. I love avocado, and until I met Lawrence, I'd never tasted one my whole life. And being South African, I think even as a kid they had an avocado tree in the garden, although granted the avocados in South Africa are about 4 times bigger than we get here. So he calls them avocado pears, or avos. So yeah, and then he introduced me to avocados, and since then I've never looked back. I absolutely love them. So yeah, then I've got time for a quick lunch. Then I've got to go into my village. I've got a hairdresser's appointment just for my roots, but she's made a longer one just in case I want to do anything with my hair. I am still growing my hair, and I'm still not blow drying it out of sheer laziness. I can't be bothered. So this is like my natural wave, if you like. So I think I might just get the back levelled off. That's what I might do, and thinned, because I'm there anyway. And then this evening, so it's a long waffle, sorry. This weekend, it's tomorrow, it's King's Day, which in the Netherlands is the 27th of April, is the day that the country celebrates the King's birthday. It's a national holiday. Some places are open. I think in recent years the supermarkets started to open on King's Day, which I think is a shame. I mean, I think everybody should have the day off, but granted not everybody can, fine. So it's King's Day. It's like a big open air party. Everybody dresses up with something patriotic like orange or the Dutch flag, and we are going to spend the day with our friends Linda and Ronald. If you've been around for a while, you'll have met Linda, my friend Linda. She's they're Dutch, so you know it's nice to spend King's Day with Dutch people. It's always good fun. And we're going to go over to them and walk around the streets, eat, drink, have a laugh, probably buy a few bits and bobs, because it's also like a giant open air car boot sale or garage sale. And then we'll have I think Ronnie's going to make hamburgers in the evening, so that's fun. But anyway, I digress. Tonight is King's Night, where the youngsters or the party animals will go out or have a party and just have the best time ever. So we're going over to Raymond and Antoinette's. That's you'll have met Antoinette. She's my friend who also has a fantastic dollhouse. I mean, her dollhouse blows mine out of the water. It's beautiful. And I usually go to the dollhouse fairs with Antoinette, and she is, if you think I'm a craftaholic, she's worse than me. She really loves to do everything. So anyway, we've been trying to get together for ages, so we're going over there for dinner. I'm telling you it's King's Night because both of the boys are not coming with us because they're probably out partying. So that's what we're doing this evening. So it's a busy day, but you know, a month ago I wouldn't have been able to have done, you know, all these things in a day. It would have just wiped me out. Even just one appointment was exhausting for me. So the fact that I even feel ready to is great. You know, I'm super happy. And then I'm a bit disappointed. If you've watched one or two vlogs ago, you'll know that Lawrence and I bought a new motorboat, a sloop. We bought a sloop, and we've only been on it once. And then the weather forecast all week has been saying on Sunday a high of 11, which is still cold but pleasant, and sunny. And then what do you know, I checked the weather forecast this morning and it said a high of 7 and rain all day. So we won't be going out sailing. So disappointed. When I revealed the new boat on the vlog, I asked if anybody wanted a little boat tour of it. It's only a tiny motorboat, but it's, you know, it's interesting. And a few of you guys said, yes, let's have a nosy. So I thought, oh, on Sunday I can film it. I can film Lawrence taking the covers off. So, you know, if you've ever been curious to buy your own little motorboat, you can see how ours works. But yeah, looks like that won't be happening now. That's a bit disappointing. And then if you watched last week's vlog, you'll know I took a long weekend off. So I was off yesterday, I went to Harlem with Natalie, and I'm off on Monday as well. No plans. I'm just going to chill out. So yes, that's what I'm up to. Oh, groceries, couldn't get a slot. No deliveries on a Saturday because it's King's Day. So the groceries are coming Sunday night between 8 and 10 p.m. at night. That was the earliest I could get. It's fine. Right, I am going to stop waffling now. I might come on again later. Chat about my hair. Maybe not. Maybe if Antoinette, actually thinking about it, I think Antoinette has done a few more things in her dollhouse since I last filmed. So maybe we can have a little nosy in Antoinette's dollhouse if you're interested. And anyway, in any case, I'll stop waffling now and I'll see you in a while. Bye for now. Okay, I'm back. There's not really any style put in my hair. She just give it a quick blow dry. And then I've got her to just shake the back. Now you wouldn't know it, but it's about that long when it's actually straight. So that's a surprise. Not like my fringe. She didn't take anything off it. I might just put some more product in it because it's a bit soft, but it's not holding anything. Anyway, waffle. I quickly popped in the Action. I'll show you why, but I bought some more of these. Thought I just need a little display to put in this vase that I bought a few weeks ago. And these are the same like silk. I might drop that one down a bit. These are the same silk flowers that I made my my wreath with. So That's nice. And then when I get flowers, I just pull them out. Just so it's not, it's so pretty. I don't want it sat there empty or stuffed in a cupboard. I popped it in the Action, so I got those flowers from, because the diffuser on my ancient hairdryer is broke. It doesn't fit on anymore. So I popped into the Action. They had this Remington hairdryer, Ionic Dry 200 hairdryer, because it's got the diffuser on it. I think it was €18. I mean, what a bargain. My hairdryer is like ancient. Even when I blow dry it, this doesn't fit on anymore, this doesn't fit anymore, and it's really harsh, you know, I'm putting too much direct heat onto my hair. Anyway, I bought a couple of other things. They only had one of these on the shelf. The others were like black and cream, and I like this nice greeny, it's like a pizza blue, solar lantern for the garden. They only had one, so I got this one as well. They're just nice to put on the picnic table. I think that one was a bit cheaper. They were both under €7 or €8, so actually I should have got, they had two of them on the shelf. I should have got two of them, thinking about it. Anyway, doesn't matter. What do you know? Ant powder. They're not back yet, but as soon as we get like a dry spell, they'll be back with a vengeance. Do you remember me saying I wanted to buy a little cleaning kit and leave it on the boat? So I thought I'm not spending much on it, so I've got a little dustpan and brush, and I got a set of cleaning cloths, and I got some like hygienic wipes. So that's perfect little cleaning kit. Oh, one more thing. I don't know what this is like, but curl defining cream for fizz-free, natural-looking bouncy curls from the Action. Don't know what this brand is, never heard of it. Give it a go. Surprisingly, even though the products are very cheap in the Action, they do known brands as well. But you know, now and again, I've bought like some obscure thing just because I like the look of it, and 9 times out of 10 they've been really good. You think, God, you pay like 20, you know, 15, €20 for a well-known hair product in one of the upmarket stores, and just goes to show, eh? Right, did I tell you Lawrence was having his ears tested today? I think I did. He's got tinnitus. I'm telling him for ages to go to the doctor. Anyway, he finally went to the doctor, and the doctor confirmed, as we know already, his ear canals are very narrow. Whenever we go away on holiday, like away, first day Lawrence goes in the swimming pool, you can guarantee by the morning he's got an ear infection, and then we spend a fortune, wait days, finding a doctor and getting antibiotics administered. He's had the ear plugs moulded to his ear shape. We've tried everything, it doesn't work. And he's always getting like blocked ears. Anyway, the deal is he has to go and have a hearing test, which there's an optician does it. And then when he's got the results, he can go back to the doctor, like our GP, and then she'll give him a referral to the ear, nose and throat department at the hospital. So and then he'll go there, and then they'll do a hearing test as well. I don't even understand why she just doesn't refer him straight to the KNO. That's the Dutch version, the ear, nose and throat. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling. The kettle, my very quiet, or my not so noisy kettle has just boiled. So I'm going to make a coffee. It's about 4:10. Lawrence will probably be home about 4:45ish. And then I think he'll need to wrap up a few things for work. And then we'll head off to Raymond and Antoinette's. And I don't know what the boys are doing. They're both doing something, but I don't know what. Josh said he'd walk Jack for me. Okay, I'm going to stop waffling, and I will see you probably tomorrow for Kingsdale. See if I can film something, if it's not throwing it down. I'll see you later. afternoon. I can't remember when I last spoke to you. Maybe it was yesterday when we was on the way to Linda and Ronald, maybe. So hopefully you've seen a little bit of footage of what we got up to on King's Day. We were super lucky with the weather. It rained, poured down all morning. Got to Linda and Ronald, and then had a lovely delicious cake. I think hopefully you would have seen it. Coffee. Then we took a walk to the old village. I think I told you that's what we were planning to do. Great weather. Walked quite a way, and then literally as we got back to their place, within 10 minutes it rained, so we couldn't have timed it any better. We had a little bite to eat on the way, walking around, little drink. And but my gosh, I was tired and my feet were really painful. Not like sore feet from walking, like the arthritis was pretty heavy. I've got my letter now from the hospital, so I'm going to phone the orthopedic doctor person and see if we can get fitted up for either insoles or maybe even orthopedic shoes. We'll see. So what did we do? Then we popped back home, fed Jack and Dexter. Lawrence gave Jack a quick walk, went back to their place. We could have took Jack with us, but they've got 2 dogs, and you know, sometimes they get on, but they just get hyperactive and it's too much. So we went back. Ronnie had fired up the barbecue, so we had hamburgers, and Linda had done our little side dishes. It was lovely. And then I think we got back here about 10:30, 11ish, I think. Both the boys were still out. They went to Amsterdam. I think they said that I told you that's what they were going to do. And this morning, just super quiet, restful morning. Got laundry on the go. And as predicted, the weather it's just been super windy. A very, very light drizzle of rain, but very overcast. The sun came out for 2 hours with wind, and that was it. It's been pretty chilly ever since. Anyway, sorry, I've got an itchy nose. It's really high pollen count today as well. Maybe you've seen some footage. We went to the garden centre, not the one nearby us. We went to one in a place called Bad Hoeverdorp, which is in Amsterdam. It's a really nice garden centre. So I wanted to buy plants to put in the flower bed that Lawrence is in the process of digging up. I've got a few other things. Saw this advertised. What a great idea. Drain sticks. Basically shove one of them down your kitchen sink or your shower, whatever, or bath drain, and then eventually it will dissolve by itself. But it just like stops like odours, drainy smells, and we get that a lot here. So I watched a little video on it, and I think they were like €4 or something. You get 12 sticks. So I'm going to put them upstairs in the bathroom. And then they've got a really big barbecue section in that garden centre. So I've got some Southern Dutch barbecue dry rub. It's a touch of sweet, so it's perfect for pork, ribs and chicken. That was €11, but a little bit of this goes a long way. A lot of the barbecue seasoning, I also, when I'm making something like tomatoey pasta, I usually put a little bit of barbecue rub in there, and it's just 'cause it's a bit salty and you've got flavours. It works a treat. If you've never done it before, give it a go. Lawrence spotted these on the way out. English licorice, that's what it says. Engelse drop. It's licorice drop you. So he's treated himself to a bag of them. We got oliebollen, which are basically filled donuts. They're in the fridge. So plants. Oh, and we got Jack and Dax some sweeties. Jack likes his. Dax is on the fence. Doesn't matter. So the plants. I got 2 of these because we've got. I've got one of these on the other side. I'm looking in the garden on the other side, the opposite flower bed, and it's actually still surviving under that giant lavender bush. And it covers the ground or it will grow up a wall, but it doesn't. It grows flat, not out and bushy. So I had that in mind, but I didn't know what it was called, so I saw it. This is a unanimous Sport Harlequin, unanimous. I'll show you. And it's nice variegated leaf. So I've just got 2, and I'm going to plant them really close to the fence on the flower bed here. So at least we just get a bit of greenery slowly growing up the fence. And because it doesn't need a trellis, you don't have to tie it. It just, I think it has like little sticky feet, it will just grow on its own. And the branches, for want of a better word, I don't know, what would you call the stems, the stalks, they're very sturdy. As it starts to grow, they thicken up, they go very woody. And then plant-wise, we got 6, I can get one out, 6 of these little grasses. This is a compactor blue, mini grass. This is the same ornamental grass that I've got growing in a pot next to the sofa, and it really likes the spot. This likes sun and shade, but it can handle shade. Oh, here's William. And then I can't remember who recommended this. Maybe was it Jackie? I'm sorry, I can't remember if it was you. Please say hello. Okay, sorry if you can hear them. So it was buy 3 for €10. So I looked at this Vinca Minor, which is a ground coverage plant. So I just got one of them, and then I got the same. Yeah, I got 2. Oh, I thought I'd gone for a pink flower. Oh no, I did. I think you got 4 for. I'll show you. So I got 2 of them, Vinca Minor, which is with this purple flower. Then I got another Vinca Minor, but this is Atropurpurea, if I'm saying that right, which is that one. And then they had a, Vinca Major, which, so it looks like the same shaped flower as that one, but this is the Vinca Major and this is the Vinca Minor. So we'll see, we'll pop them in. They like shade, so yeah, there's a shade, partial sun and shade, and it blossoms, it blooms between May and July. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know when Lawrence is going to plant them in. That's his job. He's the digger. I'm really he's trying to get out of it. I'm really not. I haven't got the energy at the moment. I think the last few days has just took it pretty much out of me. I'm exhausted now, and I'm in 2 minds whether to just go and have a lie down right now. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, these can just go out maybe in the week. We can get them in the ground. He's not finished that whole bed yet. He's still got to. It's like halfway through. But anyway, and I think that was everything. So I'm off tomorrow. I've got a day off. So far, the weather forecast, it's going to be a high of 17 and a sunny day. And I haven't really got any plans. I'm still not sewing the cushions for the boat. I might do a bit of sewing. I might do in the morning. I'm going to get my laundry finished, because if it's good weather, I can put it out in the garden. It'll dry in no time. And I've still got to send that dress back to H&M. I did try it on. It was, oh my gosh, it was like, so from downwards, it fitted great. It was like, it was straining. And I'm not even going to bother getting an XL, because it's a very slim fit. And I think I would be straining with an XL, so I'm not bothering, even though it's a nice dress. And I also didn't like the collar sat a bit high. It felt a bit uncomfortable, so live and learn. And then I might do a bit of sewing in the morning. I've got to get the laundry done. I might pop out and go and take this dress back to H&M just to get out the house for a walk. And I might get a couple of cushions out and sit out in the garden on the sofa and enjoy a bit of sun. So, but all in all, I just want to have a very low-key day. And then I'm working. Am I working from home on Tuesday? I thought I had my appointment at the hygienist. It's in my diary. But then I got a letter saying that they'd moved it to May, but they didn't give me the time. I'll have to phone them. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling now, and I will catch you soon. Bye for now. Good morning. It's still just about morning. What's going on with my hair? It's almost 12 o'clock. I've decided to go out because you know what I've done? Well, this morning Lawrence has went to work. I was sort of roused about 7ish, and then I fully woke at 8. But I decided to do something that I never ever do. Stay in bed and just relax for an hour. I had my sorry, I was watching that lady. She was veering head on. I think she was on the phone. Yeah, so I had my phone upstairs with me. So I thought, do you know what? Why don't you just stay in bed and relax an hour? So I did. Caught up on the news, a bit of social media. So that was nice. Anyway, then, so I got up about 9ish, and then I jumped straight in the shower. I thought, don't go down and make a coffee because I know what will happen. And it did happen. I got dressed, showered, all the rest of it, came down, started pottering around, and then I picked up my phone again, and then I've spent 2 hours playing games and messing around on my phone. And I thought, Dawn, what are you doing? It's a lovely day outside. You've got a whole day off. Move it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm on the way to Hoofddorp. I'm going to take that dress back to H&M. I can just as easily stick the return label on it and take it to a drop-off centre. But either way, I've got to go out to return it. So I thought, well, just go to Hoofddorp. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm on my own, so I've got all the time in the world. I did have a mind to sew or start sewing the boat cushions this morning. But I'm not in the mood for sewing, just not in the mood. The grocery delivery came, it was coming between 8 and 10 o'clock last night. It came at 10 to 8 and we wasn't ready. And our doorbell's broke. Well, it's not broke, it's just, well, it is broke. Lawrence needs to fix it. But it's been like that for years, as long as I can remember. But everybody knows to just use the letterbox, the knocker, or bang on the window. And we were sat there, I don't know, engrossed in something. And next minute there was this massive bang on the window. We both jumped, and it was the delivery guy. So literally, I think because we wasn't expecting it, we just sprang up, went into gear, and then 10 minutes later we were sat back on the sofa and all the groceries were away. That was nice. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. When I get back, no doubt I'll probably buy something because all the summer stuff's in the shops. I've got loads and loads of clothes. I share some of them with you. I don't share all of them. I love shopping. But also I have 2 wardrobes. I have a work wardrobe, and then I have, you know, like my cash, non-worky type clothes. So, you know, a lot of the things I'm showing you, you know, they're sort of for 2 different wardrobes. That's why it seems I do buy a lot. And also my weight fluctuates up and down. So anyway, right, I'm going to stop waffling now. I will catch you in a while. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I can talk to you without being drowned out by the noisy kettle. I only stayed for about an hour and a half. And I didn't go straight to H&M. I had a walk around. So of course, you know me by now. I picked up a couple of things and I'm going to share them with you. You know, if you like me, if you like a good nosy. So whilst I was walking to the H&M, I passed a shop called the Zayman, which is a little bit in the UK like B&M Bargains. It's a budget kind of store. And if you watch the podcast, you'll know that from time to time I have knitted or crocheted with their wool. It's very good. Anyway, I thought, I'll have a look in. I've got all the time in the world today. So I bought some, let me get some stuff out from other shops. Right. So as I walked in, they had all like nice summer picnicky things. So I got 2 of these water bottles. Aren't they lovely? Really, £2.99, like €3. Thought But they're great then, you know, when we're having a barbecue or people are over. It's always nice to just put a couple of bottles of, you know, like cold water, like tap water with some lemon and stuff in. I have got like the, you know, like the wine carafes. I'm looking because they're both there, 2 of them. They'll normally fill them up, you know, just put some sliced fruit and stuff. But I just thought they were really nice. And I think there is a very, very expensive brand that this is a dupe from. This is like a really, really light green, and they had a bit of a darker green, but I like this pale shade. So what a bargain. I wonder if you can put them in the dishwasher. I hope so. To peel the sticker back. What does it say? Yes, you can. No, you can't. Huh? That's strange, because it's the sign with the cup and the fork. I don't know. Anyway, I probably wouldn't put them in the dishwasher thinking about it, because I'd have to get my little bottle brush in the bottom and scrub it. So they won't be used that often. So, and then I thought I'm going to have a look at the wall, and I saw these, and so I thought I've not seen them before. Thought I'm going to grab them. It's a cotton and acrylic mix. Oh, they're different. Oh, I thought they were the same when I grabbed them. Okay, this one's 100% cotton. This nice jady green. And then I thought this was also cotton, but it's cotton and acrylic. It's fine. I thought for making the dishcloths, because at the moment I'm not using the ones I knit. You know, if you watch the podcast, I do the year of dishcloth every year. That's run by Garlane from the kitchen sink shop, and I never use the dishcloths that I knit, even though I thoroughly enjoy doing them, because I always knit them in cotton that's a bit too thin, so the squares are very small. So I was looking for like a DK, a double knit. That's fine. Cotton acrylic's also fine for a dishcloth. That'll be nice. And then I finally, oh yeah, and I've got loads of these. I go through them like, can't believe, like these little shoe socks. I usually wear them for work, or wear under my trainers, running shoes. Not that I run, clearly. And then whilst I was in the H&M, I saw, I returned the dress, and I didn't see anything. Then on my way out, I saw this nice, it's 55% Lever Eco Viscose. It's, what's it made out of? Yeah, that's 55%. What's the rest of it? Felt a little bit cotton. Yeah, 55% viscose and 45% cotton. I thought it did. Just like this loose, very loose, sleeveless. Well, it's like a cat sleeve tunicky top. I've got loads of this style of blouse that I wear in the summer, because they're nice. I can wear them either for work or at home, and I thought that's nice. Quite oversized, so for work I would probably tuck that in or wear like a big belt around it. So then on the way out, or I should say back, because I did a part and then I did a whole round. So on the way back to the car, I was passing the Primark, as you do. Went in, couldn't resist. So I got a couple of things, not very interesting, I'm afraid. I bought myself a new water bottle in the hope that having a bright pink shade will stop the boys from stealing it. Probably not, they don't care. But every time I go out walking or go somewhere and I need water, there's not one bottle. I keep all the water bottles down here. Not one. Not one. They're probably in sports bags or in their bedrooms, and both of which I don't go in. So I got this from Primark, which was in euro, €3. What a bargain. Yeah, this goes in the dishwasher. And it's one of those, I'm not that keen on these ones with the built-in drink straw, but I like that it's got a little handle, so that's for me. Oh, and then the other thing I got, they had like nice summer pyjamas in, which I don't tend to sleep in pyjamas. I'll just throw an old t-shirt or something on, but in recent years I've been, you know, going away with work or going away with my friends, so I usually try and buy little you know, a pyjama set. And if you remember, I got evacuated from a room in Botswana by a huge big porter in the middle of the night. So it's better that I'm covered up a bit. So it's a little vest and short set. Isn't that lovely? It feels really nice. I like this colour. It's like a cornflower blue. What was that? €9. €9. So that'll do me for the summer. And then I also got, the boys go through these like you can't believe, these short, you know, socks to go under their trainers. These ones are slightly higher than these. Honestly, they go through them like you can't believe. So that was my little shopping trip. Right, kettle's boiled. I'm just going to make a coffee, but before I do that, I set the washing machine off before I left. So I'm going to hang out some washing because it is beautiful. I don't know if I'm going to sit out in it though, because when there's a lot of white fluffy clouds, and then when the sun's behind them, there's a wind and it's cold. So I don't know if I want to sit out there and get hot, cold. I don't know if I fancy that. And also the pollen count's high. So we'll see. And then I will, when I'm out pegging the washing out, I'll, not that it's very interesting, but I'll show you the plants Lawrence put in. I probably won't speak because it is windy. There'll be a noise, but I'll probably put some text on the screen if I need to waffle about something. Right, I'm going to go. I'll see you in a while. A sunny day. It's 14 degrees and it's a kind of blue sky, kind of. There's a lot of white fluffy clouds, a bit overcast in places, but on the whole, a nice day. Nice day to be sat in an office. Anyway, I'm hoping, so I'm a bit late leaving this morning. I was dilly-dallying. I'm hoping the roads are going to be a little bit clearer because I think I mentioned this. It's the May school holidays, so there won't be a load of parents all on the motorway at the same time because they've been doing the school run, and no doubt there'll be a lot of parents who are actually sunning themselves somewhere nice. So that's what I'm banking on, hopefully. Although saying this, I've got stuck behind 2 Arctic trucks and a van. Lovely. Who is watching Married at First Sight Maths Australia? Oh my gosh, if you're not, sorry. But I watched the reunion last night. It's in 2 parts, so it was the dinner party. OMG. Who's watching it? That Jono, what an absolute piece of work. Oh my gosh. I think, if memory serves me right, I think as I'm filming this, the dinner party, the on the sofa with the experts is tonight. So for once there's no spotlight on Tori and Jack. Wow. Gosh, honestly, some people, you think, what are you clearly not thinking, that you're on national television behaving that way and you think it's a good look? Honestly, these people are like stupid on a whole other level. Seriously, it's great TV, but my gosh, I mean, yeah, some of these people, I mean, how do you come back from it? Because it's just, you know, as we all know, these reality TV shows are just, these reality TV shows are just 15 minutes of fame for most of these people. In fact, I'd say like 99% of them. And, you know, they have to go back to regular life and earn a living. And then you think, or do they not think that far ahead? Are they just so narcissistic that they think they're going to be Hollywood movie stars? Anyway, well, if you don't watch it, sorry about that, but I had to mention it. Ooh. Anyway, so yes, I'm going to the office, and I think I have to go in again on Thursday. I think. Had a quick look at my inbox last night. So I think it's going to be a busy old day, but it's fine. And tomorrow is my short day. I work from home. Did I tell you? I'm not sure if I did. Sorry, can you see me? I put the visor down. I'm driving in direct sunlight. Called, I don't know what they're called. Isn't it like a podiatrist? But they're not a chiropodist. In England, we have some things of the same name as in the Netherlands, but they don't do the same thing. Like a pedicurist. If you go and see a pedicurist here in the Netherlands, they're actually more like a chiropodist. And so anyway, I don't know if I'm using the correct thing, the term. What did I just say? Oh, I forget what I've just said. A foot person. This one's come recommended to me by two people. Both Linda and Natalie have recommended this company, and they basically check your feet. I've got a referral letter from the hospital, as you know. I actually looked at it last night for the first time, and the doctor had marked that I was a chronic patient. I was like, oh, that doesn't bode well. So anyway, I'll take this letter with me. It's just a check, and he's gonna probably look at my feet, how I'm walking, how I'm standing, etc, etc. And then based on that, oh sorry, I'm going over these speed control bumps. Based on that, I'm hoping he'll be able to help me either with sorry, the pollen count's pretty high. Gosh, bear with me. Oh no, we have a tractor in front of us. I'm hoping it will either be like inserts into my shoes, or I have to have shoes made. And at first I was really like, no, I've seen these shoes, there's no way I'm walking around especially in the office with these shoes that I remember from the 80s that the old elderly ladies at my mum's old people's home she worked at wore. They were like big giant rubber boots covered in Velcro. Anyway, both Linda and Natalie said no, they have really nice shoes now. So the website of this foot doctor, whatever it's called, they had a link, like a catalogue that you could look through from a company that they work with that actually makes like orthopedic shoes, and they're actually really nice. I was quite surprised. And apparently your health insurance, depending on what level you've got, but a lot of your health insurance will cover quite a hefty percentage of them, because they're not cheap, these shoes. The only thing I didn't see in the catalogue was anything like sandals, you know, open shoes, because I like to wear, I'm pretty partial to a wedge in the summer. For sure I wear open toe shoes for work in the summer. I mean, you get, oh, this tractor's turning off now, hurrah. And I didn't see any in the catalogue about that. But anyway, I'm jumping the gun because it might just be that I need an insert. Saying that, I hope you can wear an insert with sandals. If anybody has them and you wear them with sandals, will you let me know? I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, and as I said, Thursday I think I might have to go into the office. And then Thursday evening I'm going out for dinner with Alison and Natalie. Very sadly, Alison lost her dad a few weeks back, so she had to go to the UK. So Natalie and I said, come on, when she gets back, let's take her out for dinner and, you know, try and cheer her up a little bit. And then I don't know what I'm doing on Friday. I've got something in the back of my mind that I had something on. Apparently the weather's going to turn nice. This is what people are telling me, but when I'm checking the weather forecast, that's not what it's telling me. So we'll see. Anyway, waffle. Oh, one more thing. This is a knitting thing. Sorry if it's not your jam. I cast off my J sweater. If you've been watching the podcast, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I tried it on. I've been knitting it in the round, so I've not been able to try it on because, you know, the cables were so tight, and it is humongous. It's huge. I think I can salvage it. I'm thinking what I might do is stitch some elastic round the bottom, and then it'll be drawn in, and then it'll just be like a big baggy, you know, winter sweater. It's not too bad at the top, although I think when the sleeves are on and I don't even block it. I think I'll just put the steam the hand steamer on it just to sort of flatten it out a bit, but I think it'll be big. But you know, in any case, I'm happy with it. It looks really nice. It's massive. It will be a nice throw on winter sweater, and I've learned a lot of things along the way. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. I'll catch you in a while. Good afternoon. It's literally 12:10, so it's just the afternoon. When did I last speak to you? I don't think I've spoke to you since Tuesday, have I? I can't remember. I don't think I have. So what have I been up to? So I had my appointment with the foot person, what they're called. And the letter I had from the hospital was indeed for insoles. He measured me, had a look, we talked about my complaints. And he said, actually, I think you need a shoe. He said an insole's not going to help, especially because I've got ankle complaints. So he was really good. He called the hospital there and then and asked them if they could write a new letter. So I was covered for shoes as well as an insole. So he's ordering the shoes and insoles to go in them that I can also move, you know, to other shoes. However, my feet are so wide because they've like collapsed that I don't even think the insoles would fit in any of the shoes that I've got, even though I've got extra wide shoes. But anyway, it's fine. What I said I would focus on for now is just getting walking shoes that, you know, I can wear when I'm not in work. You know, I can go out walking, I can exercise in them. And the focus is just to sort of get weight off me at this point. So with the CPAP machine, get my energy levels up that, you know, I can exercise without depleting myself for the rest of the day or evening, and comfortable walking. So, you know, he said that will help. He said also with losing weight, you will lose weight off your feet, so you might even go down a couple of sizes. So that was good. Right, so that I did that. They're coming, the shoes I've chosen. They weren't too bad. I can't say I didn't fall in love with any of them, but I've chosen like a pair of light white sneakers kind of thing. So we'll see when they come. So that's 5th of June, I think he said. So I have to come back from Kenya. What else have I been up to? Oh, yesterday. Oh, I went into the office yesterday. We have had 2 days of fantastic sunshine. I don't even know if you can see I'm a bit red. I sat in the garden for like an hour Wednesday and Thursday. And now it's torrential rain. Last night I went out for dinner with Natalie and Alison. And it was like the heavens opened. Luckily, we made it to the restaurant just before it started to rain. And then by the time we left, it was dry. And Lawrence said it had rained a little bit here. But over where we was in Amsterdam, it was thunder, pouring rain. It was really bad. It was torrential. So it's set to rain the whole weekend now. What do you know? We haven't got a gap in the weather at all until I think next Wednesday. And the temperature's dropped. It was in the mid-20s and now it's 15, 16 degrees. That's pleasant for me, I don't mind. I think I might have inserted a clip, hopefully. What do you think? The snails, no, not the snails, the slugs are devouring some of my Vinca, I think it's the Vinca minor. They love it. They've not touched one of them, which is actually, there was one that was more established, like it had dark green leaves on it. So whatever that one was, if you've seen the footage, you'll probably recognise which one. They've left them alone, but it seems to be like the new ones. So on Wednesday, on the way back from the footman, I swung by the garden centre super quick and I bought some, I can show you, I bought some pellets, but they're animal friendly, they're eco ones. So I've sprinkled these all round the plants. And I went and checked them yesterday and the whole area was full of like silver trails everywhere. And then there was a few slugs that had clearly, they'd not made it. You know, they'd battled through over the little blue pellets and like, you know, they'd died. So it's working. I'm hoping one of them, there was literally one leaf left on it. I'm hoping it's going to survive. But it's weird, I don't normally have slugs, you know, bothering us so much, you know. When I plant veggies, of course, you know, we get them. But they've never, like, munched a plant like that. So, anyway, hopefully, of course, in time. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Today, I was up quite early. Couldn't sleep. Debated whether to go out. As you can see, I've showered. I've not really done my hair. I've just let it do. It's just doing its own thing. Normally put some hair products in. It's still a bit damp, actually. I put some makeup on thinking... You can see where I've caught the sun. Thinking that I might pop out, but actually it's going to be grey and drizzly all day, so I'm not going to bother. I've got my comfy pants on, and yeah, so I'm just going to stay home all day. I think I'm going to have a bite to eat now, some lunch, and then I think I might just do a bit of crafting. I think that's what I'm going to do. Weekend no plans. I need to pop out to the post office at some point, but that's about it. Anyway, I think it's around about an hour now, so I hope you're still here. Well, yeah, I think it's probably about an hour. So I'm going to wrap up this week's vlog. Don't forget, please, please, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, if you want to say hello in the comments below, please do. I read every single comment. I love interacting with everybody. It's really good fun, you know, hearing what you've been up to in your week. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. There's no judgment here. And, you know, if you're a returning viewer, an OG, thanks for coming back, guys. I hope everybody has had a good week. And wishing you all a lovely week ahead, and I will see you in the next vlog. So bye for now. Bye bye.